Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been forever. I know, and I'm sorry. It's just I've been so bombarded with life, and I'm trying to apply to grad school. I'm trying to care for my brother because he had a knee injury. Um, a lot of family issues has been going on, and on top of that, I'm trying to create listings for my online shop. I just opened up about, I don't know, 3 weeks ago, maybe. It's fairly new, but I opened up an online shop on Etsy. I will link it all in the description below. And, it's a lot of work as far as trying to get a listing because you have to basically create products and you have to put it out there and show what you can do. And it takes a lot of time doing that. So I've just been busy working on that. So like I said, I apologize. But I've decided to make a video today because I actually enjoy making videos. This is like my relaxation time. And so I decided to do a video on Elsa. And I'm actually making a centerpiece for this. So I was like, hey, why not record it? And she's going to be holding a snowflake. And then inside that snowflake is going to say, happy birthday, Emily. And so to get started, I opened up a Frozen file, and just a little reminder, I get just about 90% of my clip arts from Etsy. It's just a lot easier that way, so I don't have to keep searching for high quality images. I rather just pay the little bit of money for a whole bunch of Frozen clip arts, and I believe this one was $3, and it came with 100 PNGs. So that works out for me. And just recently I bought another Frozen file because, every file is different that you buy from different vendors. But nonetheless, I get all of them from Etsy. It works out better that way. It's just easier for me. Now, if you want to get it from Google, you absolutely can. You can do whatever you want to do. Now, it's just, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, guys. Okay, take two. I'm sorry about that. My dogs are always barking, which is why it's also hard for me to record during the day. But like I was saying, this is going to be 15 inches long. And okay, and of course, a lot of you guys may have a standard size letterhead printer, but I actually don't. I have a 12 by 12 printer, and it can print up to, I think, like 24 inches. But basically, so the first thing I did was set my mat, and I also have a 12 by 24 mat, and I love it. So you set your mat to 12 by 24, set your registration marks. I put my inset all the way to like the least or the most, the lowest inches, so I can have a lot of working space. And then I set my paper. I use 11 by 17 paper. So yeah, that's just what I do. And jump right into it. So then I have to trace my image first because I want to get rid of this little snowflakes because I have my own. And trace, okay, it's right here. Select trace area, highlight the entire thing. High pass filter is always off. Increase your threshold all the way. And trace and detach. Okay, so boom, there you go. And now I'm just going to highlight all of this, so I don't want any of this in my final image. And let me make sure, okay, everything's gone. So next thing I'm going to do is drag her, because right now she's 8 inches, and I want her to be close to 15 inches as possible. So I'm going to drag her out. So as big as I can get it. Because if I put her here, okay, there we go. This is 15 inches. Come on. Okay, this is 15 inches wide and 15 inches long. And I want to create an offset for her. So right click, offset, and let's see how big are we want our offset. How about this? 0.05. 5. Okay. Apply. Click on that offset. Go to my color palette, and I want to make it. Oh, I hate this. Let me zoom in. Make sure I'm clicking on the offset line. And I'm still not. See, this is like, you think you're clicking on the line, but you're not. And I'm not clicking on it. So there's something wrong with me, obviously. Okay, there we go. Wow. I have to magnify the screen like 200 because I cannot see where the heck I'm clicking on. But, alright, this is good, I guess. So, this is like a sea green. I don't know if I want it to be green. Maybe I want it to be blue. Actually, you can make this offset whatever color you want. But I'm just going to make it blue. Or whatever color blue this is. Excuse me. I'm getting like a dry throat or dry cough all of a sudden. So then you're going to select your Elsa image and the offset. Right click, group. So as you can see, the arm cuts off. You know, first, yes. As you can see, the arm cuts off. But before we even cut the arm off, so it can fit, well, it's not going to fit, but before we cut the arm off, because it go past our red, what is this called? This is the cut lines. So we're going to open up the, what is this called? Oh my gosh. I'm having a brain fart today, guys. What's going on with me? Okay. We're going to open up our snowflake to see how big we want to make it. And as you can see, this, I get all of this from Etsy. That's one snowflake, but I had another one. I think I'll just use the other one. It's a lot more simple. Okay. Oh, zoom out. So this is like, it opens up in another tab. So before I drag it over to the other one, I'm just going to cut out this white background. So go to select trace, highlight this entire thing. Increase your threshold. Oh, it's already, oof, no, that's too much. Okay, just while here is fine. And trace and detach. That way, our white background is gone. And we could just make this smaller. And copy and bring it over to our other tab. So, let's paste it because I just want to see how big we should make it. Obviously, this is way too big. Let's see. And she's going to be holding it like this. And then, like I said, it's going to say happy birthday in the center. Let's see how big this is. This is 6 inches. Should we make it bigger, smaller? Yeah, this is too small because keep in mind, she's 15 inches. So I want something proportionate to her size. 5 inches. I think I'm going to keep it at 6. 6 look good on her. Drag it out a little bit. Okay. I kind of want to make it a 6 by 6. Okay. I think this is a perfect size, actually. Okay. About there. So this is 5 inches wide, well 5.5 inches wide and 6.3 inches tall. So next thing I'm going to do is select A, which is our text, and then select over here. And we're going to type happy birthday, Emily. And let's center it. And the font I'm going to use is Ice Kingdom. And I downloaded this, and this is actually the Frozen font. And I downloaded it from dafont.com. So I recommend dafont.com. They have every freaking font you can imagine. For every theme possible, for whatever you're into, they have a font for you. It's thousands and thousands of fonts on our website, and just about all of them are free. And this font was free. And like I said, it's called Ice Kingdom if you're interested. And I'm just going to color this. I think I want to color it pink, just to get away from the blue. And I'm going to create a circle. So go here. Let's see. This looks like a weird size, weird shape. Oh, that's way too big. Because I want, let me color this white so I can see exactly how it will look. Fill color white. Is it already white? Yes, it was. Oh no, it wasn't. And I just want to create like a center for the snowflake. Let me zoom in. Just to see, I think that's a good enough size, if you ask me. Okay. And then the happy birthday, Emily. You're gonna move it to the front, bring to front, and there we go. Resize it. Maybe, let's see. There we go. Maybe that looks better. There we go. And drag it out. Make sure. There we go. And all we're going to do with this snowflake is highlight the snowflake, the little circle, and happy birthday, Emily. Group it. That way, our snowflake is in. So we're going to cut this out, you know, separately, obviously, because we already have to cut her arm off. But all you have to do is just simply glue this down on top of her palm, and that is all you have to do. So her arm, we're just going to cut it off, and then we're going to attach it. Well, when you print it out, it's going to, you just have to assemble the piece and attach it back to the body. And I think I'm just going to do my cut line here. I think I'm going to do right at her little crease in her arm. Right here, actually. Or maybe, I'm always having a hard time trying to determine where to do my cut lines, and it never fails. But I think I'm just going to start here and just do a cut. Let me go to my line style, because I want my thickness to be 0.01. And there we go. And there you go, her arm's cut off. And like I said, all you have to do is assemble it back to how it is. And then that way, we can cut her out. And you just have to rotate this, like right here. There you go. And this is your 15-inch piece. And you send it to the silhouette machine, or you print it out first. And once you print it out, click on it, cut edge, and your piece is done. Simple as that. And of course, you're going to cut this snowflake out as well. So you could do this on your 8.5 by 11, whatever sheet can fit this. And then you're going to select this, and you're going to do a cut edge. That way, it only cuts the edge of snowflake and not like the individual letters. Now, if you want to make this front and back, always remember, and I make this mistake so many times, and every time I make this mistake, I want to cry because it's such a freaking waste of ink and paper. Please remember to flip your pieces if you're going to make it front and back. So after you, print this out and then your machine cuts it, right click, flip horizontally, and flip horizontally, and you're done. This does not have to be flipped, guys. But yeah, make sure you flip Elsa, because I made that mistake. Still to this day, I'm forgetting to flip my pieces. But yeah, so that's all you have to do. I will put a picture of how mine came out in the thumbnail, because it takes such a long time to incorporate in the video with editing. So I'm just going to put in the thumbnail. So if you guys have any questions, If you have any comments, please feel free to put it. I'm open to them. I love chatting with people who are passionate about the Silhouette Cameo. I love the software. I love working with these pieces. I love Etsy. And I'm also going to link down my Etsy shop. And if you want to know exactly the exact vendor where I get any of my Elsa file or my Frozen files, please ask and I will gladly tell you. And I hope everyone's having a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. If you were affected by Hurricane Harvey, my prayers are going out to you and your family. I hope each and every single one of you are safe, and I will see you next video. Thanks. God bless.